grains of truth in an endless ocean of propaganda. Carson's goal today is to give a humorous speech on a serious topic. Giving speech number 2 from the Humorous Speaking Manual, please welcome Toastmaster Carson Schaefer with his speech. Schaefer. Propaganda because thinking hurts too much. 7 minutes. Welcome, Carson.
Dihydrogen monoxide, better known as DHMO, is a colorless, odorless gas. Liquid, solid. Its compounds are terrible. They can mutate DNA. They can disrupt cellular membranes, ruin critical neurotransmitters. The components of DHMO are found in lovely little compounds such as sulfuric acid, nitroglycerin, ethyl alcohol. Mark. DHMO can dissolve solid steel. It's fatal in just a thimbleful to a human. Thousands every year die from DHMO. Known perils of DHMO include immediate death due to inhalation. Prolonged exposure to solid DHMO can cause massive tissue damage. DHMO is one of the major components of acid rain. Gaseous DHMO can cause severe burns, and it's found in almost every biopsy of the precancerous, cancerous lesions and tumors. Research conducted by an award-winning U.S. scientist, Nathan Zoller, concluded that 86% of the U.S. population supports a ban of dihydrogen monoxide. He adds, if more people knew the truth about DHMO, studies like this one would not be necessary. DHMO, dihydrogen monoxide. Dihydrogen, 2 hydrogen, monoxide, 1 oxygen. 2 hydrogen, 1 oxygen. 2 hydrogen, 1 oxygen. Dihydrogen monoxide is water. And 86% of our population supports a ban on it. Fellow Toastmasters, members of the head table, welcome guests. Propaganda is everywhere. You can't escape it. It's in your home, it's in your car, it's in your office. When you lay on the beach, it's in the air. You can't get away. Propaganda positively permeates every point in your physical proximity. Like weapons of mass destruction, it's everywhere. Remember them? They were everywhere. Well, maybe not everywhere. Actually, they weren't anywhere. But that doesn't matter. The troops were on the way. This is good stuff. We need a war. We're not going to let the truth stand in the way of a good war. It's going to be good for the economy. It's going to be good for the morale of the U.S. It's going to be a panacea for everything that ails us. War is the way to go. And how do we know this? Because we've been told so. This thinking just hurts too much. At least we don't have it as bad as the Soviets, Russians, had it. Their government tells them stuff. Remember TASS, the Soviet news agency? TASS would tell them things like our government would never say. Such as, everything okay. Economy is good. Party leaders bringing economy back. Recession almost over. Somebody bad, we punish. You no worry. As long as government runs business, everything will be okay for the American public. I mean, Soviet citizens. What goes around has come around. Governments of every stripe and color love propaganda because their population doesn't have to think. It hurts too much. By the way, did you know that political correctness is a communist term? Before PC was all the rage in Washington, D.C., in Russia, Stalin was purging non-politically correct people. Now, That's what the propaganda said. Personally, I thought it was more like murdering tens of millions of your own citizens. But hey, you say political correctness, I say extermination. It hurts too much to think. Propaganda. Who here feels like they have a pretty good handle on the propaganda they see and they can see it for what it is? I thought so too, but I was wrong. I'm an amateur. I have a 16-year-old daughter. Facebook is a battleground. You know what Marcia said? I can't believe she did it. Marcia did this in front of everybody. Marcia, Marcia, Marcia. We're lucky, thankfully. We're lucky our news isn't run by hormone-raged 16-year-old cheerleaders because we get thoughtful, insightful headlines. President says economy recovering nicely. George W. Bush. America's economy stronger than ever. President Obama. Army says WikiLeaks documents not of great concern. Well, maybe that's to the Army. My housing bubble slump should not greatly affect home prices. And my personal favorite, truth more important than spin, Congressman says. Oh, please. Let's turn on our brains. If something sounds stupid, it probably is. Fox News is stopping the Democratic menace. CNN is telling you that Republicans are literally the devil. We're all smarter than that. All of us are smarter than that. Let's start talking about things the way they really are, so we can really get them fixed. Because if we don't, who here has seen The Matrix? We're taking the blue pill, and then we're going to go inside, sit down, watch TV. Its gentle, soothing blue glow will tell us what to think. When my son quit playing guitar, I said, why? He said, it was hard. I said, well, if something's hard, it might not be worth it. So just take the guitar and put it in the closet with your accordion, your karate uniform, your unicycle, and your shortwave radio, and we'll go watch TV. Gee, Dad, what's on? It doesn't matter. Mr. Toast.
Thank you, Toastmaster Schaefer. Next in our lineup